Hey guys, welcome back. It's a beautiful day here at ZimbrickAudi of Madison. Ryan McCrum here, and we're gonna talk about sedans today. Which one to choose from and which is gonna match your personality, but also your lifestyle and what you need out of the car. So the first car in the lineup we're gonna look at is the A3 sedan. This is a fun little car. Tight suspension, tight handling in nature from its wheelbase and chassis, and just a whole lot of fun to drive. Now, even if you're concerned about storage, if you see yourself maybe getting a big load from Costco at the most, you still have seats in the back that fold down, so you're covered. But if you're looking for just a fun, zippy commute around town, this is definitely the sedan for you. Right here we have this new color called Quantum Gray, which is a nice opaque, kind of a racing color. And as you can see, this car is equipped with the black optic package, so you have a nice contrast with the darkened grille, window linings, and you even have this exclusive gunmetal black optic sport wheel, which looks really nice on the A3. Now, what I like most about the A3 is its small size and accessibility. When looking for parking, it's gonna be a breeze. You're gonna be able to parallel park just about anywhere come Badger game day, and you're not gonna be looking for too long. Now, when you're not worried about parking, at the end of the day, it's a fun little car. You're gonna be zipping everywhere in this thing, and you're gonna feel one with the road as if you're on a road bike. I love the A3. Okay, moving up from the A3, we have the A4 sedan. Traditional, most iconic four-door Audi sedan. The first to come into mass production, matter of fact, based off of the Audi 100. The A4 is just a nice, solid four-door sedan with folding down seats in the back. You're still gonna have plenty of storage space. And this car is actually built on the same wheelbase and chassis and engine, matter of fact, as the Q5, which is, we all know, is the most popular Audi in the whole world, with young families having some kids and needing that extra bit of space in there. The A4 delivers a quiet cabin, and it's just a whole lot of fun on the road. You're gonna have that same zip and groundedness that you feel in the A3, but just with a little more creature comfort and space in the interior. Now, if you like the A4 as much as I do, but just need a little more storage room for your children, or just going and getting some larger items from the store, the A4 Allroad is a perfect alternative because we have the same length on the wheelbase and chassis, but instead of cooping off that back windshield to give it that classic sedan look, now we kind of flatten it out and we have a lift gate in the back, which just gives you a little more room and kind of squares it out for larger items. Now, another cool aspect about the Allroad is the undercarriage. It's actually protected. There's a complete covering all underneath this car, which makes it nice if you're on that off-road path, which, the A4 Allroad is meant for all types of roads. You have a rocky undulation with a lot of dirt. Rest assured, the undercarriage is gonna be protected throughout that whole entire experience. Now, another couple cool characteristics of the A4 Allroad is you have these roof rails. And you're gonna find these as soon as you go up to the SUVs. That's when you're gonna have accessibility to these roof racks. But you don't have to compromise your sedan. All you need is an Allroad. All right, so now we're gonna look at the A5. This is a close brother to the A4, same wheelbase and chassis, just a little more aggressive and sporty. What you're gonna get with the A5 is a few different things. One, you're gonna have a little more of an aggressive hood. You got this nice clamshell kind of gravitating towards those four rings. And you're also gonna have frameless doors, which just gives it a nice sporty vibe, and it might fit your personality a little closer. So one of the cool things about the A5 is you get a few different options. Right here we have the A5 Sportback, which gives you this nice, gorgeous, cooped off tailgate, which pays homage to the A7, and it's gonna give you a lot of practicality aside from sportiness. As you see, a nice wide opening, and with those seats folding down in the back, you're gonna be able to load a ton of groceries in here, and the kids are gonna have plenty of room in the back, and you're not gonna sacrifice any personality in this car. Now, we don't have one here to show you today, but the A5 also comes in a two-door coupe. If you don't have the needs to haul around a bunch of children, or they're young enough where they're gonna have plenty of room in that back coupe seat, the coupe is a tremendous choice because it's gonna give you just that much more personality and aggressiveness on the road. And I encourage you to take a look at both and see what's gonna fit your lifestyle better. So right here, we got a beast. If you love the A5 but want a little more raw power, there's nothing that compares to the S5. Now, of course, this is the Sportback edition, so we have a nice four-door, which gives you that same practicality, but a lot more power and impatience behind that wheel. This is an incredible, visceral experience. I can't even tell you how fun this is to drive. Now, a couple things you're gonna get with the S5 that's pretty cool. Of course, we have a black optic package here, which gives you these gorgeous black optic wheels. Now, you'll see the red calipers. That identifies that this has the sport package, which gives you that rear differential, so you can really put a lot of extra speed around those corners with those outside wheels performing quicker than the inside. Again, I can't even explain how fun this is. Now, another cool aspect of the S model, and this stems for the A4 as well. When you get an S4, you're gonna get these gorgeous Napa leather diamonds cross-stitch seats, which has an option for massage. And if you've ever got a massage in a car before, while going like a bat out of hell, it's pretty nice. Now, another cool thing, when you get the S model, you're gonna have a different inlay. Traditionally, we see a nice, gorgeous open pore wood or a brushed aluminum, but you get the carbon fiber Atlas inlay in an S model. And again, I can't tell you how pleasing it is to see that sporty vibe in the interior of your car. It'll just make the hair stand up on your skin. All right, now we're moving back to the traditional sedan, but much more large and in charge. This is the Audi A6. This is just a full-size sedan. And with the same engine you're gonna have in that S5, you're gonna have so much power and stability in this large sedan. You could go about 100 miles an hour on the highway and it'll feel like you're going 50. Believe me, this thing is stable, stable, stable. And if you love the Quattro system in an Audi and the overall aesthetic in the interior, you're gonna love this A6 because it's everything you love, just bigger and better. Now, one cool thing moving into the A6, we have the all-new, latest and greatest from Audi, the Gen 3 technology, which gives you this gorgeous double touchscreen interface. I can't tell you how intuitive this is. Everything is hands-free, and if you need to, it's a finger touch away, and you can set it to haptic feedback so it feels like you're pushing a button, or just as easily make it feel like you're on your iPhone, and it's just quicker than ever. Now, of course, we have a black optics package with the Glacier White metallic, so a pretty nice build here with a Premium Plus. This is gonna give you a very aggressive look. Now, just like we had the exclusive black optic wheels on that S5, these are the exclusive black optic wheels for the A6. Just absolutely gorgeous and just a nice high contrast on this model in particular, but I encourage you to see which one fits your personality the best. And now we move to the A7. And just like the 5 to the 4, this is the sporty brother to that A6. Just a gorgeous, aggressive clamshell hood, unmistakable lighting. Now this has the full LED lights on this model. This is a fully loaded Prestige A7, and I can't tell you how aggressive while maintaining all the luxury creature comforts that we love in a full-size sedan. This thing is really cool. Now, of course, again, we have another black optic package. This has become a very popular trending look for an Audi vehicle. You just can't beat a black on black on black car. So just like that S5, we have some gorgeous exclusive black optic sport wheels for the A7. A little more of a matte finish gunmetal look, but unmistakable. Now, if you ever see an A7 on the road, it is unmistakable regarding the Audi lineup because this is the most iconic design Audi has ever made. This was the birth of this, what the A5 Sportback came out of. This was the original hatchback Audi, giving you that nice liftgate, ton of accessibility and practicality with the seats folding down in the back, but you are not sacrificing any sportiness whatsoever in this car. It is fun and powerful and luxurious. All right, last but not least, we have Audi's flagship sedan, the A8. This is the pinnacle of luxury, overall size and space, while not sacrificing a bit of performance and sportiness. This is such an incredible sedan. I can't even tell you how enjoyable it is to sit inside just any seat, let alone the driver's seat. Cool thing about the A8, it is the largest sedan that we make, but this comes available in a 4-wheel steer, which you will just be so amazed at how sharp this long vehicle turns. When you turn your front wheels all the way one way, those back wheels are gonna head 5 degrees in the opposite direction. So when it comes to pulling into a tight parking spot, there's no such thing as a 3-point turn in a full-size A8L. Now, one cool thing about this, you could be in the back seat of this car with the people in front moved all the way back. They're comfortable as can be, and you're still stretching your legs out. So I can't tell you how spacious and comfortable this car is, and you're certainly not going to sacrifice any personality and sportiness in this sedan. It is a tidal wave of power and enjoyment. So regardless of your lifestyle, your needs, your personality, we have you covered here at Audi. Between a sporty, tight little A3 all the way up to the grandiose A8 Cruiser, you're gonna be covered no matter what. So I encourage you to stop by and take a look, take a test drive. We're doing all the best practices for the pandemic. I know I don't have my mask on right now, but indoors we're certainly doing everything that we can to make you feel safe and covered. So let's find your perfect sedan. See you guys.